So, speaking of ducks, we have another baby chick. Thoughts, comments, ideas, reactions, anything, nothing?
You mean the one that chicken gave birth to?
Hatched.
Yeah, right.
We have a new hatchling.
I'm not sure to react. I mean, I already reacted yesterday.
That doesn't make you excited?
Am I supposed to act excited on camera? Like you did yesterday?
You don't have to
We have
react.
another one?
You don't have to react excited, but I mean, I'm excited. Yeah, we've got 2 now.
2 hatchlings?
Yeah, we had 1 yesterday.
What was the other one?
That's what I'm telling you today. We just got another baby. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Now are you excited?
I don't know.
OMGs.
I'm not ready for pets in general, man.
Well, it's not like you're taking care of it. It has its mama outside.
Yeah, I know.
Daddy brought it into me, and he put it on my plate right after I finished eating. So I sent the video to my friends, and I said, "This is my lunch." Just kidding.
What does it look like?
It looks like the other one, so I think they have the same mom. Or, one could belong to Raven and one could belong to Sam. I don't know, because they were all kind of nesting in the same spot, so who knows? Daddy theorizes that one could be a rooster already,
How come?
but because he said one of them was riding her back, but the other one was hiding under her. But the other one that was hiding under her was the one that we just saw today. So,
But that's just a theory. A chicken theory.
oh Lord. So yeah, guys, 2 baby chicks now. So I don't know if we're gonna go buy anymore.
I mean, it's like one.
We already named one of them Michonne, right?
I
The other one's name
guess.
is Marshmallow.
Okay, Hopi, you can name one Marshmallow. I'm gonna call it Fluffy Pants. Marshmallow McFluffy Pants.
Marshmallow McFluffy Pants Sunwall.
It's so fluffy. It's so cute.
Oh man, I'm gonna hold it now.
I didn't get to hold it. I got to pet it, but I didn't hold it. Daddy held it. He brought it in to show me because it was kind of shy and everything. And the other one, he's like, I couldn't catch the other one. It's like, okay. Right now, they're outside, hanging out with their mom. She's trying to show them what to eat. So, Sam is being a really good Australorp mom, I guess.
Yeah, how do I remember which one's Michonne and which one's Marshmallow?
We won't really know until they get older and we can distinguish, and then we'll officially name each of them. So they'll just be placeholder names for now. How about that? And then as they get older, we'll be able to distinguish them better. Because right now they're both just black with white stripes on their underbelly. One is a little bit smaller than the other because obviously it's like a day younger, but as they get older together, they'll probably be around the same size and everything. So, because they're only a day apart, maybe 2 days. I don't know. We have no idea how long the first one had been hanging around before the mom came out. But yeah, Dad went to go check on her. She was behind the door again. And all of a sudden, he saw another baby chick turn out to be a rooster, we have to give it away. So we can't have more. Yeah, because we can't have more than one rooster, and Nellie's pretty trained, so.
Why can't we have more than one rooster?
Noise. Remember what happened with Annie Andy? I call him Annie Andy because first he was Annie and then he was Andy. Annie Andy. But yeah, we literally got noise complaints because he was crowing too much and it was really loud, and the neighbors were not happy with that. And Nellie, I don't know, Nellie's just really good about not crowing in the middle of the night, and I think that's like the biggest thing was midnight crowing or whatever. Because even when he crows now, it's really not that bad. But the younger roosters or whatever, and then it's like multiple crowings and just so yeah. So yep, we have 2 baby chicks that hatched and lived this time. Last time I think it was Silver who played mama. No, Ellie played mama last time. And that was just last year, huh? Was that last year or was that the year before?
Wait, so 2023?
Yeah, I think it was last year. It could have been the year before. It might have been 2022. So remember, we've had these guys since 2020, so. Well, it'll be 4 years in September for most of them. The Australorps, I think we picked them up in December. I want to say.
What Australorps?
The 3 black ones. I think we picked those guys up 3 months later. And I do not remember why we decided to get more. We just did. That might have been after we took after we took Winter back. And we were like, oh, let's just get some more. And then we got 3 in case one of them turned out to be rooster. And what was really funny was all 3 of them acted like they wanted to be roosters, and none of them turned out to be a rooster. Silver, I thought for sure was a rooster because Silver would always like walk super upright, like, you know, she was ruling everything, the way she would just stand up totally straight and everything, and just alert and looking around and stuff. Nope, totally a hen. Totally a hen. And Ellie was kind of skittish, and Sam. Okay, so I knew Silver by the way she walked. So the way she walked, I knew right away that was Silver. And then Sam had like the giant wattles.
The giant wattles.
Yeah, so you know the red thing underneath their beak?
Oh, yeah.
Those are called wattles. So Sam always had the giant wattles. So that means that the last one left was Ellie. Basically, process of elimination. You don't walk up straight, your wattle's not giant, you are Ellie. So that's how I could tell the difference between the 3. And it's like when people try to tell the difference between, like, you know, identical twins or something. There's always just something a little bit different about each twin. Like, I can tell the difference between Tia and Tamara Mowry. Most of the time I have to see them side by side to know for sure which is which. They're just these twin actresses. Or do you guys know The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody?
Yeah.
I can tell the difference between those 2 boys. Of course, one of them did get a little chonkier than the other one, so that made it easy. I don't know how either, because when they were little, they were completely identical, and you couldn't really tell the difference at all. And that's just the thing with time, you know. I guess that's the nurture part of being able to tell the difference, because the nature part is when they're first born and they're completely identical, and then the nurture part, like based on eating and habits of like exercise or whatever, can then distinguish how your body is going to take and grow. I had these 2 twin girls at my school. One was actually was actually quite a bit taller than the other, but in the face they were like pretty much identical. But you could, they were identical, but at the same time not. Like you could tell there was a difference, but you don't. But I'm pretty sure they were split from the same egg and not like 2 separate eggs. So that's the difference between identical and fraternal twins, is that identical twins, they come from the same original egg that just splits in the beginning into however many additional eggs, and then that's how you can get like identical twins or triplets or however many times the split happens. And then fraternal comes when there was originally multiple eggs to start with that get quote unquote fertilized, that become a baby. So that's the difference. And the whole thing with twins, triplets, and whatnot is that they're growing in the womb at the same time. So there was this storyline on one of my shows. This lady was pregnant with triplets, and they were like in danger because she was really tiny, and so she was like running out of room in her womb. Try saying that 3 times fast.
Room in her womb.
I'm not even gonna try to attempt it.
Room in her womb. Anyway, so they basically took one of the babies out early, like a month early or something. So even though she was technically a triplet, her birthday was like 1 whole month sooner than her sister's. Isn't that crazy? I'm a triplet, but I'm like this much older than my sisters. Versus like twins who always say like, oh, I'm just this many minutes different or whatever, you know, maybe even a couple hours if it's really bad. But twins often are born not too far apart from each other. None of them ever come out at exactly the same time. Even in a C-section, you still have to take one baby out and then the other. Like you wouldn't have a C-section and like just pull both babies out at the same time. Could you imagine? That would be some kind of trick, let me tell you. Oh, speaking of pulling babies out of the womb, have you ever heard of a mermaid baby?
Uh-oh.
That term?
Oh, God.
No, it's not. Well, I mean, there is that too, like where somebody's born with their legs fused together.
Oh.
That's an actual like mermaid baby.
Yeah,
But another term for a mermaid baby is when it's usually in a C-section, but I think sometimes it has happened in a natural live birth where the baby comes out still in the sac. So like the water didn't break or whatever, so it's still in the sac. That's so crazy. Yeah, it's a interestingly neat idea, but
Okay.
Hope's like, Mom, I have no idea what you're talking about. This car, why? I was driving, you just pulled out in front of
Cyclops
me.
baby?
I've never seen one. I didn't know if that was a mutation that actually happens in real life.
That happens.
You've seen it? So, okay, so let me ask you, is the one eye, this mutation you've seen, okay, is the one eye like literally in the middle of its head, or is it just like one of the eyes just never developed on the other side, or like does it look like a Leela?
It looks like a Leela.
It looks like...
I can't believe I'm saying this. It looks like a Leela.
Oh no! Oh. I mean, and you guys would think like these stories of the Cyclops and this, that, and everything, they have to come from somewhere. Like people basically just being born with these weird medical mutations that they didn't understand back in the day.
Yeah, but the thing about these Cyclops babies, they only have like a few hours to live or something, and then they just die.
Yeah, there's another kind of birth defect where they only live for a couple hours if they live that long at all. It's those babies who are born with like half a brain or something like that. Just enough for their body to kind of live, but obviously not long enough to like really live. They definitely do not survive beyond that first day. They did a storyline on that other show that I was talking about earlier too. It was really sad. The baby was born with like half a brain, and then the mom decided to go ahead and donate parts of the baby's body for other babies to live. It was like the hardest thing for her to do, but yeah, that would be so difficult.
And awkward.
Very sad.
And
Awkward. It's really hard for her too, because she didn't want to say goodbye to him, because
yeah, but selling parts.
no, we're not selling, we're just donating. You don't sell parts. It's not black market baby business.
But still, donating parts
I mean,
of a baby.
Well, I mean, when people die, parts get donated. I want to say my sister was able to have like her bone marrow donated to save somebody's life when she passed. I think that's the story that I'd heard. I wanted to donate. I would have donated whatever I could of Grandpa, but he died of COVID, so that was not a thing. He couldn't, I couldn't even see him until after he gotten embalmed, for Pete's sake. So obviously there was no way, because with all COVID and everything, they couldn't,
Embalmed?
Yeah, it's where they put like special de-sterilization fluid in the body to keep it from decaying anymore. It's called formaldehyde. Yeah, and it stings too. But yeah, if your grandfather had not passed away during COVID and had not passed away of COVID, then I would have donated whatever I could have of his body. When I pass, if my body is able to donate anything, please feel free, donate whatever. I'm already dead. I don't need it anymore.
Alright.
Okay.
Those are my wishes. And in fact, on my license, I do have a sticker on the back that says donor. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, because I registered to be a donor. We just discussed this whole thing, homie.
Oh.
What is a donor?
Start listening.
Wait,
You have skill issues.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? What? Huh?
I told her she had skill issues.
What are you questioning now, babies?
What sticker?
I have a sticker on my license that says donor, which means I'm willing to donate parts of my body.
And yet, why haven't you donated yet?
It's when I'm dead. Do you want me dead?
Oh.
Dang, Jelly. Trying to get rid of me already. You're only 12, for Pete's sake.
Oh,
Trust me, you still need me.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, really? How are you going to get money for food, Hopi? Are you going to go to work at a whole age of 8?
Yeah, we're
No.
at McDonald's.
I don't think
We're at
so.
McDonald's. Hello? We're at McDonald's.
You're going to go to McDonald's and say, hey, I'm 16. I promise. I'm just short for my age.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. Bye.
Bye-bye.